Hey Taurus, this read is for you guys. Let's see what we got going on here today. Alright, so universe. Ooh, say, what messages do you have for Taurus? Well, I guess she's eager to talk to you guys. Well, let's see what she got. Temptation. Love begins. Rejoice in celebration. Foundation and achievements. And balance. So I'm not 100% on what the temptation card is tying into here, but I'm feeling like love begins next to rejoice and celebration. Actually, in all these other cards, I feel like we are going to be talking about a new romantic relationship, and a positive one as well. Feel like it's somebody who's going to compliment you, and I feel like that's what the balance card is speaking to. I pulled power, deception and envy, spiritual strength, stand your ground, and harmony. Okay, so this is your ex. This temptation and this deception and envy, this is your ex keeping an eye on you, and jealous as heck that you found this new person. I believe that the harmony card speaks to this new person. Just have a look at that card. I feel like that's what it is. That is the vibe that I get from this new relationship that you have. I feel like the stand your ground card is going to come in and dealing with this ex when they show up. Because I don't think it's if, I think it's when. I think they're going to come weaseling in, trying to cause trouble for you in your new relationship here. So I have a couple cards that I feel like aspect your ex, and then I have a couple of cards that I feel like aspect this new relationship. So I have the Wheel of Fortune card, which represents your fortunes changing for the better. I feel like that's this new love. I also have the Fool card as well. And the Fool card can speak of seeing things in a new light, in a new way. And I feel like that also speaks to this new relationship with this new person, and that you didn't realize that relationships could be like this. I think you've really found a level of harmony you've never experienced before, and were a little bit doubtful actually existed. I have the Four of Cups. I got a few cards that I just feel the vibe that it goes to the ex. I have the Knight of Wands, and I just see him like watching and stewing and being angry. I have the Four of Cups. To me, it says this person didn't know what they had until you were gone. Now that you're with somebody else, they realize what a good catch you were, and they're pissed off. The King of Wands also speaks of that anger that I believe is probably coming to a head pretty quick here. So I have the Devil card, and I think you can guess who I feel like that represents. Definitely your ex, destructive, manipulative energy. You're very angry. I even see the word abusive there. I don't know if it was physical or if it was more verbal and emotional, but I feel like they really tried to tear you down, and you had to build yourself back up afterwards. I feel like the Hanging Man also speaks to where you came from, and that they made you feel trapped and helpless when you were in a relationship with this person. I have the Temperance card, and the Temperance card represents a balance between emotion and logic, and I think that's what you had to discover to be able to heal from this situation. To look at that relationship in a different light, to see exactly what it was, and that it was toxic and it was unhealthy, and to put whatever emotions aside and to just leave, to end it and to leave. I have the Ace of Pentacles, which represents a new beginning, and the Three of Wands, which speaks to positive forward progress. And I feel like those represent this new love, this new relationship, just this happier, brighter way of being that you didn't know existed until you met this person. Okay, so I have the Ace of Cups here. The Ace of Cups represents new relationships. I got it next to the Star card, and to me she represents clarity. And I think it also speaks of a clarity and an understanding of what two people can be like that you didn't know existed because you had never experienced it before, and understanding how good it can really be. I have the Queen of Swords, and I just see the word honesty with her, and I feel like it ties in with this person. This person is very honest. I feel like they're very loyal. They're very trustworthy. They have integrity. They treat you with respect. I have the Seven of Wands here, and the Seven of Wands tends to represent standing up for your ideals, drawing your line in the sand. To me, it's not a negative aspect in this. To me, and I also don't feel like it ties in with your ex. I feel like it's speaking to this current relationship, but it's speaking of your ideals matching up and building each other up. And I think it speaks of this person in the high esteem that they hold you in, and their ideals as well. I think you guys are well matched, and you well care for each other. I also see the Strength card here, and I believe that speaks of the inner strength of both of you, and the strength that you gain by being with each other. I think you feed off of each other with that. You're a very strong couple, you're a strong pair, you're a strong match. You look after each other. You trust each other, you have each other's back. You're both honest and loyal. And there's no BS there. I have the Eight of Pentacles here. To me, the Eight of Pentacles is representing the lessons that you had to learn from this old relationship. I have the Eight of Swords, which I believe ties into that as well. It represents feeling trapped, confused, angry, afraid. Not being able to make a decision or choose a path or find clarity in a situation due to all the negative thoughts and emotions. I feel like this other person from the past, your ex, really scrambled things up for you and left you feeling very angry as well, because I have the Queen of Wands. I feel like you had to learn to let that anger go. You had to learn to find clarity in the situation, to view it for what it was, and not through emotions but through logic. And that's where you found the clarity as well, and then you were able to let go. And I have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles represents something you've been working towards for a long time finally coming to fruition. And I feel like it speaks to this new relationship. Is you've been wanting a good partner for a long time. You've been seeking one out. As you can see from the cards, you've definitely had some duds along the way. This one's a doozy. But I feel like this is your payoff now, this good person. And you're going to have that emotional abundance with this person. So I have the Lovers card here. And I also feel like it speaks to the passion in this new relationship. I feel like the Four of Pentacles, I feel like it speaks to your tendency to hold back a bit. There might still be a little bit of leftover trust issues because of all the BS that you dealt with from the devil over here. But I feel like you're working on that. I feel like you're not allowing it to hold you back, but you can still feel it there in the back of your mind. And I have the High Priestess, and to me in this read, she represents you being able to recognize those feelings, but being aware enough to not allow them to hold you back and not allow them to get a foothold. And then I have the Ten of Pentacles, which speaks of abundance. And I think that's what you're getting with this partner. You're getting lots of abundance. I have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands represents, it can represent two things. Choosing a path or partnership. And this, I feel like it represents both. I feel like it represents choosing a new path, a new way of being in a partnership. And I feel like in choosing that, you're doing the work and you're setting down the groundwork for an abundant harvest, being able to reap the benefits of that. The King of Cups to me speaks of this partner being very emotionally supportive, emotionally fulfilling this relationship is for you. This person is an extremely good match, and they're very loving and caring and kind. I feel like you guys take excellent care of each other. And I have the World card, and to me she's a good omen. And she speaks of positive things manifesting in your life. And to me, I think it's because you've done the work of walking away from this devil, of taking care of yourself. I think your reward is this person. I think that's also what it's speaking to as well. Okay, I got Authority, Emotional Loss, Suffering in Silence, and New Beginnings. So this is what these cards say to me. I don't think your new love knows about how bad things were with your ex. I think that's what the Suffering in Silence is speaking to. And I think you need to talk to them about it. I think you need to tell them what happened and be honest. And that Authority card, I feel like this is going to be your new partner when your ex shows up to make trouble. Like, he's not having it or she's not having it. They're going to show that person the door. They're going to stand up for you. They're going to stand up for your guys' relationship. That's what I feel coming off of the Authority card. That this person is going to protect you when this jerk off comes back. Because I think this buddy over here isn't done making trouble for you. I think they're jealous and they're going to come back and they're going to try and make some issues. But I think if your current love knows exactly what you went through with this person, they know what this person's like. I get the feeling that this person is a coward. And as soon as they show up and your new person stands up to them and is assertive and tells them to take a friggin' hike, I think they're just going to be like, and they're going to just pack up and scurry away. And that'll be the last that you hear from them. Because they're going to meet someone who's not afraid to stand up to them. And that's going to scare the bejesus out of them. And they're going to be gone. And you won't have to deal with them anymore. I feel like this is a new beginning for you. Like I said in the read before, I don't feel like you realized it could be this good with this person. That's what a great catch they are. And you're doing your best to reward them by being the same right back to them and looking after each other. I feel all sorts of good things aspected with this new relationship. I feel like it has tons and tons of potential. You guys are just a great pair. Absolutely. I see nothing bad between you and this person. Alrighty guys, that's what this read said to me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to comment because I love hearing from you guys. Take care.